Assalamu alaikum Habibati, and welcome to Arab Man Reacts. These are my top 3 things about Nightwish's The Phantom of the Opera performance from the End of an Era DVD. If you haven't seen my reaction video to this, you can check it out right here. Up there, or here, or somewhere. At number 3, my top third thing, I'm gonna keep using those wrong. My top third thing about this performance is the crowd. As soon as they start, there's this moment where Tarja lays out that first note, and the camera cuts to the crowd, and you can literally see them crying, like they're crying. First of all, Nightwish being able to invoke that kind of energy out there into the audience is a marvelous thing. It's a thing to behold. The fact that these people are there watching them, and it's not like one person's crying, they're all crying. As an observer, if you're sitting there, you're watching, I'm taken by this entire thing. And that first moment, I think, set the pace for me when watching this video. As soon as I saw them like that, it grabbed me by the heart, and I was completely invested in everything else that was to come. My top 2 thing, my second favorite thing about this performance is the contrast in the vocals. Beauty and the Beast, sort of, right? You got that incredible tone that Tarja brings and the precisionness in her singing, and then you've got that rawness of Marco, that entirely explosive voice that he has. He doesn't care whether he's hitting the right note in the right way, even though he is every single time, but it's just so raw and so wild, and she's so controlled to like etiquette almost, right? And it's just a wonderful dynamic inside the song, and I don't think anything else, any other vocal performance would have made it that perfect in that contrast. This song, in this circumstance, it's absolutely perfect for Tarja. It was made for her. And it's so important to play the part as well. This is a performance, and they don't just do it vocally, they do it with their cues as well. The way they look at each other, the way their stances are on stage, right? You can clearly see how they're both so perfect for this performance. And my top 1 thing, my favorite thing about this performance has got to be, can you guess? Did you guess yet? Did you? I'm gonna go check out the comments and see if you did. It's Marco. Marco is my favorite thing about this performance. I know you all probably thought it was gonna be Tarja. I don't know, man. Just Marco came on screen. I heard his voice. I'm looking at him perform, and he stole the performance. I could not take my eyes off of this. It just made me happy. I think you can tell by the stupid smile that was slapped on my face as soon as he started singing. Like, Marco, dude, like, thank you. Thank you for giving me such a wonderful evening, right? It's because of me watching that video that I'm in such a good place right now. And that says a lot. I mean, if I had to think about the performance and towards the end, and Tarja's doing her thing, but I know she's there and I can hear her thing, and it's a wonderful performance that she's pulling, but I could not take my eyes and my ears off of Marco. And I think at some point I stop and I go back just to listen to how high he was going on the register, and it's just so raw. And his face, he's making all these silly faces, and he's having such a good time, and watching a performer like that, dude, just makes you feel better. And I felt this sitting at home watching this concert, God knows how many years later, like 15, 16 years later. What was it like if you were there on that night? It must have been the greatest performance you've ever been to. There's so much more to find out about Marco. Like, Joe slipped and said something. Joe slipped and said that Marco's in 6 bands, or something like that. Is it 6? You want to take that back? He told me that Marco's been the go-to guy in Finland since like the 80s. All I've seen is the surface, man. Like, I'm so excited to discover more and more. So if there's any Marco specific content that you like to see, if there's any videos of him doing things solo or with other bands, please do put them down below. I would love to watch them and react to them and just get to know Marco more and more and more, because at this point in time, he's one of my favorite. And this is silly to say because I've only been listening to Nightwish for 3 months or 4 months, but I think Marco is one of my favorite musicians on the planet right now. It just brings me genuine joy to watch him perform. Well, thank you so much for watching this. Do consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. And if you want to check out our reaction video, my reaction video, he hates it when I say our. If you want to check out my reaction video to this song, it's down there in the description. We'll catch you in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Sahteen wa salamat.